All right, so full moon for the collective, I feel like very much so with that moon being in 22 degrees, the Capricorn degree, something's going to be illuminated when it comes to public figures. Why? Because the Capricorn degree represents that 10th house, a public image, your career, your legacy, how you're seen. I think also for a lot of us, this is going to be talking about, of course, our money, our resources, shared resources, but also I'm seeing like, like a lot of the social media content creators that have these brand endorsements, like everybody's selling something. And like, I know it's going to sound like I'm shaming them, but I'm really not. Like, good for them. That's huge. Who wouldn't like to make money that way? But is it real? Like, are the products that they're trying to sell, like, do they like these things themselves? Are these good products? Or are they just doing it for the bottom dollar? And then another thing is to their services that they're offering. I feel like there may be some type of disconnect with the collective with this. I think also how this could manifest is for some of us, our dreams talking to us with that North Node in 24 degrees in Pisces, as well as Saturn being in 28 degrees. 28 degrees is a Cancer degree. And it's funny because look what's going on with the moon and Saturn. The moon is in a Capricorn degree and Saturn is in a moon degree. You following? So I do feel like your emotions, your feelings are going to be very much connected to your public image. You're going to be able to see yourself more clearly. You're going to be able to see how other people speak on the internet. You're going to be able to see through their words because the 3 degrees is a Gemini degree. So I think you'll be learning something through, yes, with Mercury being in 3 degrees in Taurus. I do believe you guys will be seeing something about people's words, as well as how this connects to money more clearly on this day. Again, like I said before, I feel very strongly a lot of you guys are going to be seeing something about your own money situation, especially with that sun being in 22 degrees. I think something will be very much seen, illuminated. And if not with your money, then I feel like other people trying to sell things to you. Because 26 degrees, which is where Uranus is, right? 26 degrees is a Taurus degree. Venus rules Taurus, right? Venus is in Aries in 8 degrees. 8 degrees is a Scorpio degree. So yeah, 1000%, a lot of us are going to be seeing through other people, as well as ourselves, our money situation, what needs to be changed, what needs to be let go, what needs to transform. The same applies for love, romance, dating. With Mars being the ruler of Aries and being at 11 degrees in Leo, I would say you guys, for some of you, can expect sudden revelations. For some of you, I think there would be breakups out of nowhere. For those of you that I think that haven't been paying attention, it's like you'll be able to see more clearly things that aren't working out. So for those of you that are dating or in relationships, it's like, and you're not happy, I think it's like you can expect endings around this time. You may realize like, oh, I was only seeing this person because I was lonely. Or you guys may get paranoid about something regarding somebody you guys are dating. Or you may realize that like, oh, you're only sleeping with this person because, I don't know, they're good at sex. Or it may be vice versa. You may realize like around this time, like, you know what, this person actually doesn't value me. This is, clearly just sex and nothing more. Let's see, what else do I think? Chiron being in Aries in 24 degrees. Yeah, I think some type of pain regarding either romance, dating, or creativity. How do you got, again, so for the people who are social media content creators and they're doing really well, they're selling a bunch of crap, there may be conflicts either with brands, like deals that they have, or conflicts with the collective, the people who watch them, the people who view them. There may be arguments suddenly because, it's like the people are learning or seeing through, what it is these people are claiming to offer as a service, as a product. Lilith being in Scorpio in 5 degrees. 5 degrees is a Leo degree. Again, I'm going to look at what's going on in Leo because that's just me personally, how I read astrology, and it always, works well for me. But Mars is either talking about conflicts, arguments, fighting, or it could manifest as feeling motivated to take action, to win. Wherever Mars is, this is saying go, 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 go here. So I do believe that the collective in general is being asked with that North Node in Pisces and the South Node in Virgo to work from a place of authenticity, like to work from a place of that is real to you, something you actually believe in, something that feels right. So you may be thinking, if this is you, like a social media content creator, like, well, I am, going after the dream, because North Node in Pisces is talking about going for the dream. One way that this can manifest, or becoming more spiritual, becoming more peaceful, going towards healing. So it's like, are you guys doing that? You may be thinking you are, but is it really just, are you going for material goals instead of spiritual goals? So obviously, I don't think this is going to manifest for every single social media content creator where they, aren't genuine, aren't real. I think there's a lot of them that are real and genuinely sell things that, they've tested out themselves and they like as a product. And it just so happens they got an endorsement deal. So it's like, what would be illuminated for them? It could be something could be illuminated about competition, that they, that there's other people more so like either doing the same thing that they're doing and they're noticing it more, or like I said before, like sneaky, I feel like with contracts, endorsement deals, and something just not being fair. So, like, for example, with Pluto being in retrograde in 3 degrees and Uranus being in 26 degrees, a money degree or the things you value, the things you own, your throat chakra, I think of, because Taurus rules the throat chakra. I just think that there's basically bullshit going on with these social media websites. I mean, social media apps like TikTok. Like, I know that they've been in the news before, but I feel like it's like, don't expect to, I want to say like, you have to spend money to make money. That's also what I'm seeing, which I don't think it's just coming. I just don't think these social media apps are being fair. I just don't. I think there's a lot of BS going on behind the scenes, where all of a sudden it's like, oh, you need to advertise with us in order to increase your followers. Like, otherwise you're not going to show up in the algorithm. Like, sneaky bullshit like that. And it's not cool. It's just because they're trying to make more money. What else do I think? Conflicts with romance, conflicts with creativity. I know Mars is in Leo, so I think this is a theme. I think there's conflicts with self-expression. I think we're all being motivated to speak our truth, driven to make our dream a reality. But what is the dream? I think that's also a lot of things that are going on. That's part of a lot of other things that are going on. But specifically with that full moon, I'm telling you right now, I think for some of you, something's going to be illuminated when it comes to work, your money, contracts that you guys are involved in with other people with money, and with romance and dating. I think there's going to be conflicts with what's really going on, like, where do you guys stand, or do you really like this person? I think something may be illuminated about your throat chakra. Do you guys speak your truth? Do you guys speak the truth? Are you guys honest? Anything else I want to say to this? Hold on. No, that's pretty much it. I think just be on the lookout around this time for the full moon in Scorpio, because like I said before, 1000%, I believe you guys will be able to see through people's words. I did channel that. So yes. All right, guys, oh wait, no, hold on. Okay, so to get the best out of this full moon in Scorpio, I would suggest that if you guys see doors closing, accept that and let go. I know that's so like typical with Scorpio energy, like the goal here is to let go, but that's what I'm seeing. And I'm also seeing honesty. Make sure that you're honest and responsible with that 22 degrees. You want to try to be mature. I'm telling you, it's what I'm channeling. So whatever you guys experience, wherever Scorpio is in your own natal chart, this is where that full moon is going to illuminate something in your life. And I do believe this connects to wherever Pluto is. Honestly, everything's interconnected, but if you want to try to get a better idea as to what's going to unfold in your own life, look to see where Aquarius energy is and where Scorpio energy is. And I think you're being asked from spirit, source, universe, whatever it is you believe in, to transform this in your life. So yeah, and if nothing is illuminated literally, then I feel like something will be illuminated in your dreams. So yeah, make sure to have a dream journal with you. All right, guys, bye.